Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I know that I'm in a different spot, but literally my desk is bad. And I am like, I don't know what's up with me today, but I am just having some horrendous anxiety, like really, really bad. I honestly don't know what's going on with me today. I always feel like the lighting is fine and then I go to film and it like stops being fine. I am just having some like really weird anxiety, so if I seem like off in this video, that is also probably why. I don't know. I just woke up and was like I'm feeling like I can't breathe, and that's really hard to deal with sometimes, and sometimes those are those, and not like a literal like I can't breathe, but like just like everything around me is just too much, and I'm sure my room being a mess right now does not help. So and I knew that I needed to film, and I just kind of woke up kind of in a fluster. So if I do seem different in this video, I do apologize. I am just trying to mellow out a little bit. But in this video for Makeup Monday, I did decide that I was going to show you guys my top 5 eyeshadow palettes, why I like them, and why I'm recommending them. I have so many eyeshadow palettes, and these are the ones that I typically grab for the most. Also, if you have been like, where are you? Where have you been, Abbigale? I went back to work, so my work schedule was a little bit crazy, and I normally filmed throughout the week, but now I work throughout the week, so I am now dedicating my time to filming on my weekends. So I just had to shift a little bit, and I just wasn't prepared to go back to work. So I kind of got thrown off with that, so that's why there was no videos last week. I do apologize. That wasn't my intention, but they should be good to go now. And my battery says that it's like almost dead. Okay, so let's just jump into all of the top 5s. Now, as Nadie says, there is one palette in here that is now controversial because there's just drama around this person, and honestly, this is about the product, not literally the person behind it. I know that when you buy the product, you are technically supporting that person, so that does kind of suck. But I just don't get involved in the drama, so I'm so far. The beauty community is supposed to be beautiful. The beauty community is supposed to lift each other up, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I am not trying to get involved in no drama. So let's just keep it positive here. Okay, so the first palette that I'm going to show you, I tried to keep some of these like in the fairly affordable range. I just realized, however, when I was going through, that when I was going through my makeup, there's a hair in my face. I realized that when I was going through my makeup that I actually don't have a lot of drugstore makeup. So I was like, oh, that's weird. I did try to find more like affordable palettes to go with my high-end palettes. I'm just like a palette collector. Every time there's a new palette, I have to get it. I don't know. It's an issue. I've actually laid off. I haven't bought any new palettes in like months. So I'm actually doing really, really good. But I'm going to show you the ones that I really, really like. And we're going to jump into this because I've been talking for way too long. First one is a no-brainer. This is the Sailormoon and ColourPop Pretty Guardian palette. The reason why I love this is, nonetheless, it is ColourPop, so it's very affordable. This is great for the summertime. It has very pretty colors, which I will show you in a minute. And I am obsessed with Sailormoon. I was obsessed with Sailormoon when I was a little girl. I used to go with my friends out to recess, and I was Sailormoon, and all of my friends were my Sailor Scouts, and like that's how it was. But I'm obsessed with Sailormoon. Like if I could be her, I would be her, and I feel like our personalities are the exact same. So these are the colors that are in this palette. They're just very summery, very spring, and there's just so, I mean, they're just so pretty. There's this bright yellow, the lavender, all those kinds of colors, and you have your shimmery colors up in here too, which I really like. I do believe this was like $22. I'd have to relook. I will try to link every palette that I talk about below if I can find it, but this one is just a really good palette. I really like it for summer and for spring, and it is very affordable, and it's got some cute packaging. Like you move her and her mouth closes, then her mouth opens, and then it closes, and then it opens. I love this palette. I use it all the time. And I'm a little biased just because it is Sailormoon. The next palette has definitely seen some love, so don't judge me. I've had it for a really long time, but this is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's either Anastasia or Anastasia Beverly. I think it's Anastasia. That's how I've heard it pronounced. Has seen better days. But these are just the colors that you get in this one. As you can see, this pinky shimmery color is obviously my fave. I've definitely hit pan on that one, but these pinks are just really pretty, and the oranges and everything, it just creates such a beautiful look. And this was my staple palette for so long. I literally grabbed this palette every single day, like every chance I could. I was like, give it. This is honestly, like, if you can get your hands on this, this is just such a staple, and it is worth it. I remember this is one of the very, very, very first high-end palettes that I purchased on my own, and I was so stoked about it. It wasn't the very first one. I think the very first one was like the Urban Decay Smoked palette, which I ended up hating. So there was that, but this one is just such an amazing palette, and I think it is like $42, so it is a bit on the like pricey side. Not as pricey, but it's still pretty pricey. If you can though, if you can get it on sale or whatever, you should totally get this, because even, girl, like Valentine's Day, hello. And there's also just like these shades, like this champagne pink shade, you know, you can just create like such pretty looks with it without even really having to try. So I really like this palette. It did come with a brush, which I also liked the brush as well, so I do highly recommend this palette here. Next is my Tarte Maneater palette. I just love the packaging. It's cute, it's great for travel. I think this one, honestly, I got it on sale, I think for like $15, but I think it's normally like $25, $20. I'll have to look it up. So again, it's not terrible, but this is just a great one to throw in your purse. It's a great one to travel with, and it just has your basic essentials, but it has really, really pretty colors that I feel like looks great on most skin tones, if not all. My grandfather is African American, and my mom is half. Her mom is like from Ireland. We actually don't know where her mom's from. She was adopted. And then, so anyway, long story short, my sister has dark skin and I have light skin, and so I feel like even these shades would look good on her as well. So I just feel like it's a very versatile palette that anyone can use, and it does have that mirror. So I just really, really like this palette. I think that it is worth your money, and again, this packaging is super adorable, super cute, and you can just throw it in your purse, throw it in your travel bag, take it with you. It's just a great palette, a great everyday palette to have, and I find myself using this most days just because it's easy. The colors are easy to work with, and it's just great. This next one is, I was late to the party getting this palette, and I was so late, and so I got this Naked palette by Urban Decay. I know that this was a huge staple back in the day, but let me tell you, if you still don't have this palette, you should try to find it. You really should. The colors in it are freaking phenomenal. They are great. They're easy to work with, especially if you're a beginner. Super easy to work with. This is normally right around like $49, $50. So again, a bit of a pricey one, but I've had this one for probably like 2 years now, and I use it all the time, all the freaking time. There is not a day, or well, there's days. There's not a week where I don't at least use this like twice. It's just one of those palettes that is so worth it. You know, there are those palettes that you get that are just basically like your little collector palettes that, like, I have a palette that has like literally an avocado on it from I Heart Revolution or something like that, and it's great. It wasn't expensive, but if it was expensive, it would just have been one of those palettes that I got simply for the fact that like it's got an avocado on it and it's great. You know, this one is one that you're actually going to use, so I highly recommend this. And again, this is great for beginners. It's great for like if you're just starting out, because you can play it safe up here, and then when you start getting a little bit more comfortable, you can start sliding down to these colors here. So really recommend this. It is one of my favorites, and I don't know if you can still get it though. That's the problem. That's why I almost didn't put it in here, but what is happening with my necklace, you guys? I love layered necklaces, but like, how do you guys keep them from just tangling? You might be able to find it somewhere, but just try to buy it from somewhere that was like trusted. I haven't been able to find it on Ulta or Sephora anymore, so I'm really hoping that it's not discontinued. You might be able to just go to Urban Decay's website and find it. I did not try that, so I will see if I can find it and link it down below for you. Again, it's a little bit more of the pricey side, but this is just like a staple and you're gonna get your money's worth out of this one. So if there's any eyeshadow palette that I would say splurge on, it's this one. Lastly is the one that is the controversial one now. And I hate that, but it is literally one of my favorite palettes and I use it almost every day lately. But again, I stay out of the drama. I don't keep up with anything like that. I really try to stay out of it. So this is about the product, not the person, as Nady, my good Nady boy says. If you don't know who Nady is, I'll try to link his channel down below. Poplux. He's awesome. And he says at the beginning of his videos, this is about the product, not the people behind it. So any tip you may have with them. And I love his videos, and that's very true. I don't want this to be like start a drama on my channel, but this is the Morphe and the Jeffree Star eyeshadow palette, and I like this for many reasons. I like, one, the packaging, super cute. I love pink. Pink's my favorite color. My yoga mat behind me is pink. Those are not drugs. Those are vitamins, by the way. I love the packaging. It's pink. It's got this holographic. And then it is also more on the affordable size. For the size of this palette, it is $35 normally. It often goes on sale. I got mine on sale. I got my sister one. It has a big mirror in here. But it's also got these colors, which are so amazing. Now, the colors that I use the most are these pinks and these oranges. These coral colors, like especially this coral color, I use it all the time. Like when I don't know what to do with my freaking eyeballs, I just go to this palette and I get so much inspiration, and I feel like there's so much you can do with this. And it's just so freaking nice. If you're a pink person, if you're an orangey person, this is so great. And then you've even got your greens, which I don't think I've actually played with these colors yet. I have yet to dabble down this way, but I really like this palette, and I really recommend it if you can get past the drama that's around everything. At the end of the day, I'm a diehard Morphe fan, so I'm also supporting Morphe. So really like this palette. You've got your shimmers, you've got your pinks, you've got your greens, you've got some purples. The purples are really good. Purples are a really hard eyeshadow to make. So I like it. I like it so much. You can do a smoky eye. You've got like a brown shade here. You've got like your burnt oranges, your golds, your greens. I mean, I just love this palette. It is my favorite palette. I grab it every single day, pretty much. I'm not gonna say every day because I didn't grab it today, but almost every single day I am just picking up this palette because you can just create so many looks with this palette. So highly recommend. Again, there's drama surrounding Jeffree Star right now, so I'm not gonna get into that. I think I just broke it. Alrighty guys, hopefully you liked this video and you got a little bit of, like, if you're just starting out with makeup and you don't really know what to get, or if you're just looking for new recommendations, hopefully this helps you with the eyeshadow palettes. These are the ones that I think that are the most worth it, the most worth their money. And again, I did try to include like some more affordable ones. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. Again, sorry if my anxiety just made me seem a little off. Filming actually helped though, so that was kind of nice. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being loyal fans and joining the fam bam over here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, and feel free to subscribe if you like me, you want to see more of this mess. Turn on the little bell, the little post notifications, that way you're notified anytime I upload, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!